Hello, everyone. It is friend Dr. Katie, and I am yet again not at home. That is the theme about for the past month. I'm at a conference out, an academic conference, and am happy to be joining you. And that's why this is the brightest I could get my hotel room. So it's not like the best aesthetics. That's okay. We'll be able to talk and join in. And our topic for today is actually meditation. I've seen several questions about this. This is something that I have been working on in my own practice. Meditation is always kind of a daily thing that I strive for, and it is something that I want to help you with as well. So that's what we're going to talk about today, especially if you're busy, especially if you feel like your mind wanders and you can't settle down into a meditation practice, or if you feel uneasy about meditation, like you're not sure what the difference is between meditation and prayer, or you're worried that if you start meditating, you're suddenly not going to be Christian anymore. I know some of you maybe even worry about negative energy coming into your meditation practice. So that's what we want to address, all of those kind of questions today. So I started meditating about 10 years ago. And when I first started, a minute was a really long time. Some days, even now, a minute can feel like a really, really long time. Other times, 5, 10, 15 minutes goes by in a snap. So your first piece of wisdom about this is that every day your meditation will be different. Just like you feel different every day, just like different things come up for you every day your meditation practice will feel different. The thing is, once you have a practice, you'll be able to start noticing when it feels different. So you won't know if the meditation you're having is a normal or a not normal meditation until you start doing it every single day. So does that make sense? That's kind of rule number one. We don't know when our meditation is off until we know what it feels like for it to be on. And so that requires a little bit of daily practice, daily discipline. And if not a day is your thing, a couple of times a week, whatever, some kind of regular practice, and you can establish that and set your own boundaries about that. So that's kind of lesson one about this, that we don't know what isn't working until we know what does work. And the only way we can do that is by beginning. Oh, comment I hear a lot from a lot of people, probably myself included 10 years ago, is that I can't meditate, my mind is too busy, my mind keeps wandering. So this is like saying, I can't get in shape because I'm out of shape, or I can't do yoga because I'm not flexible enough. Well, you know what the solution to both of those things is, right? The solution is you just have to jump in and do it. I think meditation is such an interior experience that if you've never done it before, you're not quite sure what to expect, and you are probably judging yourself if you're not meditating for like hours at a time. And no one begins like that. We work up to that kind of thing, and it's okay if meditation practice stays in the shorter range. If it stays in 5 or 10 minutes a day, that's exceedingly beneficial. In fact, I would be much more of a fan of you meditating 5 minutes a day, 5 days a week, than an hour once a week. Even though the time would be longer if you did like an hour once a week, the benefits are going to be much better if you do 5 minutes at a time. So another kind of common question I hear is the difference between prayer and meditation. And I see a lot of you respond with the kind of axiom that prayer is talking to God, meditation is listening. I think there is some truth to that. But we can also begin to see that meditation and prayer for some people are not distinct, and for other people they are. If you're totally beginner at this, then I recommend meditation separate from prayer, just to see how it feels. Establish your baseline. You have to establish your baseline before you can start to make a plan, or you can start to make adjustments, right? You have to see what does work or what before you can decide what doesn't work. So if your prayer life, though, feels like it's spinning, if you feel like your prayer life is you talking, but nothing is really changing in your life, then I definitely recommend a meditation practice, because during the meditation practice, you can start to make those adjustments. You start to set your spirit. You can start to adjust your mindset or your spirit set, and then we can talk about prayer life. So I actually recommend that order very much. For everyone that's worked with me, for all my clients, they've all told me consistently that a regular meditation practice has made the world of difference in their prayer life and then other parts of their life as well. So it's really a nice baseline to begin with. What's really in common in other parts of the world than the West, where most of you live, not all of you, but most of you, is for you to meditate alone. Meditation is, of course, an inward experience, just like prayer is, but it's actually not that common for us to meditate by ourselves, and then it's hard to keep up our motivation. So I recommend this in groups where you can. I'm going to be talking about that more and more in the next few days, so stay tuned. If meditating along with other people is something that would be a benefit to you, I know it would be a benefit to you, but that's something that you are ready to jump into in your own life. So let me caution you, only meditate if you want to improve your physical health, if you are ready to become aware of yourself and start to address some of the problems in your life, if you want some daily peace and daily joy, and if you are ready to tune into the Spirit in this radical way that Spirit has given us to use our own bodies, our own minds, our own spirits in order to be able to connect. So again, meditation is the baseline for spiritual life. A good meditation practice will help inform your prayer practice. I'm going to repeat that. A good meditation practice will help inform your prayer practice. I promise. I promise. If you've been struggling with prayer, then I definitely recommend you begin with a really short meditation practice. So what I have done is I have created a free meditation guide. I put the link up at the top. I put a link to a blog, and then at the end of my blog, and the blog is really short, it has a link to the free meditation guide. You can click on that and you can download that, and that is for you. I created that specifically for all of you. So I would love it if you download that. Let me know how it goes. It teaches you how to begin a meditation practice and just with 10 breaths. You breathe anyway, you might as well make kind of those breaths into a meditation. You can start there and let me know how it's going. We will be beginning on December 1st, a meditation group that will last for 3 weeks. It will last through December 21st, which is the longest night of the year in the Northern Hemisphere, where we will conclude with a group meditation for peace. So I'd love to have you along with that. I will be posting details and links to that in the next couple of days, so pay attention. It's the best Christmas present you could possibly give yourself to establish this lifelong practice in really like 5 minutes a day. That's all it takes. So, all right, everyone, I think that is it for today. I'm going to keep this one short. You'll be able to watch this in replay. If you have any questions, write them in the question comments below. You know, you can always private message me as well. And just let me know how it's going. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.